is up, everybody? How y'all doing today on this beautiful day? And yes, I'm gonna say beautiful day, but it is not a good day. My day has started out and turned to crap quick. So a few things I want to get to. First off, as you can tell, you're in the first person view. Yay! You know what that means? Your boy got his truck. Yay! Yeah, don't get too excited, because I'm not excited. They gave me a piece of crap. This truck is giving me nothing but trouble, and part of that is due to the reason that I didn't really make a video. I know I told you guys that I was going to make a video when I got my truck. I started making a video in the first part of last week. We got back to the terminal Thursday. I was scheduled to get my truck Thursday, so I was gonna do the video then, reveal the truck, show the truck, you know, getting it or whatnot. But when I got there, there was a mishap. They gave me my truck number, and we tried to find the truck, and there's two lines that the trucks usually sit on at Cartersville, where, you know, the ready trucks or whatnot are sitting. Well, we went to check those lines and we couldn't find the truck. So we went back through, checked again, and then one of the guys, one of the drivers there that knows my trainer, seen my trainer driving around. We was actually in his personal truck, driving through the lot. But anyways, they seen him and called him on the phone, you know, just talked to him. Said, hey, what are you doing, you know, and told him what we was doing and everything. And he asked, he said, well, what truck number are you looking for? We told him, and he said, oh, that's right over here on the end over here. And my trainer told him, said, no, it can't be that truck, because this, you know, a new truck that he's getting into. This got to be over here on this line. He said, no, he said, I seen that truck over here on the end. He said, there was another driver getting in it, putting this stuff in it. So that was confusing. So we go over there and see the truck. Well, the truck's dirty. You can apparently tell that it's been on the road and driving. It wouldn't clean, so it hadn't, in other words, it hadn't been through the shop, hadn't been cleaned, and it's not ready for a new driver to get in. And it was hooked to a load. Well, come to find out, they were trying to give me a loaner truck that they put somebody else in. It was just some misunderstanding, you know, no big deal. They fixed it, but due to all the confusion, I wasn't able to get my truck until the next day on Friday. So I go up there, and I actually don't get my truck until after lunch. And by the time I get, you know, my things on the truck and get going and get dispatched, it's late. So I just, you know, didn't make the video. I planned to do the video over the weekend while I was at home, but I didn't do that because they had me scheduled to go from Cartersville, Georgia to what was it? Oh crap, Johnsonville, I think Jonesville, South Carolina. It's not real far from my house. Of course, I live in Georgia, but around the Augusta area. But they were sending me there, and then let me come from there home, which was all right, no big deal. It's going to be home at a decent time still, whatever. Well, when I go to leave the receiver up there, the truck just starts boiling smoke. I get out at the guard shack, and I go back there talking to him, you know, checking out and all that, fixing to leave. I turn around and look at the truck, and there's just smoke boiling out from under the hood. I'm like, oh crap, what the hell? So I take off running, jump up in the truck, shut it off. I go around looking under the hood, you know, peeking. I didn't want to pop the hood open and there'd be a fire under there, and then it just turned into a raging flame. So I just wanted to at least try to verify what the problem was first before I just, you know, just open the hood. Well, as I was looking around, I started smelling antifreeze, so I knew then it wasn't a fire. It was, you know, obviously steam instead of smoke. So I raised the hood and was looking. You could tell where it sprayed antifreeze all over the motor. Couldn't really tell where it come from, but anyways, sent a message. They finally got someone out there to get me all fixed up and get me moving. So I didn't get home until Saturday. I got home probably about 9 o'clock Saturday morning. So that was crap. So anyways, get everything on my truck over the weekend. You know, just getting it all set up. We're running here, running there, grabbing this and that. Another reason really didn't get the video this weekend, so had plans of starting off good this morning and get some good content, get a good video going. But I don't know if you can see right here on the dash, there's a little light on right there. Check engine light. So the crap still continues with this truck, and I don't know if you can see the, I got the camera up here, I can see it, but I don't know if you guys can, but the mileage up here. This dinosaur has 292,000 miles on it. They need to get me out of this truck. This truck is on its last leg. They tend to start giving you problem after problem after problem right around that mileage there, and I mean, this thing is I just got a bad feeling about it. But as I say, I'm driving down, picked up my load this morning in Thompson. I'm headed to, yeah, let me back up, to add to my day. So I go to Thompson to pick up, Thompson, Georgia that is, not far from the house. I pick up at the Shaw there. They dispatch me to Dalton, Georgia is where I'm going to be delivering to. Well, when I get to Shaw and I get the BOLs, there's a Lafayette address on the BOL. So I'm like, well, that's not right. So the trailer number, everything matches up. They just have me going to two different spots. So I hit dispatch and I'm like, hey, you know, which one of these addresses is right? So if I hadn't caught that, I'd have been going to the wrong spot. They sent me a message back and said, go to the Lafayette. Said apparently something changed. Well, okay, well, I'm glad I did catch that, because that would have been terrible. But anyways, I get going down the road and check engine light comes on, so I pull over at the closest truck stop, and here we are. I messaged dispatch, let them know I sent a message to the shop. They're supposed to be getting back with me. Matter of fact, I don't know if you heard that, I just got a message. I'm going to check it now. It's probably the shop. This truck stop I stopped at don't have a shop, imagine that. So they're probably going to tell me just to go to the next closest truck stop that does have a shop and have them look at it. God only knows how long that's going to take. So yeah, my day has started off crappy. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna close the clip from here. I'll get back with you a little bit later. I'm gonna read this message and see what they tell me, and yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a bit. All right, so yeah, the just got the message there and checked it, and they said just run it. Said we'll have to get the truck to one of our shops. So okay, I'm going to run it. Keep a close eye on the gauges here, make sure nothing crazy happens. But yeah, I definitely wasn't going to keep running it with the light on, you know, on my own. Something happens and hey, you know, it's all on me, then I'm responsible and liable for whatever happened. But being that I did let the shop know, now that they told me to run it, if something else happens from this point, you know, I'm out of it, because they told me to do it. Man, that's a really good looking Peterbilt right there. Love those trucks. You probably can't see it because the sun's behind it. Sun's probably in your eyes, but there you go. See it now. Man, that's a good looking truck. Really love that truck. Man, that's a nice truck. That's a real truck, everybody. Not none of these plastic fake toy trucks that we be driving here. It's a real truck back there. Oh, but yeah, overall, I'm still excited. You know, I'm excited that I got my own truck now. I'm out of my trainer's truck. You know, that's definitely not anything toward him. He's, you know, a good dude. It's, you know, it was time. I just needed my truck. And that's what I've done this for, right? You know, I come to school and went through everything, got my license and everything to get my own truck. So, got it, and here we are. I just hope that, I just hope they can either get the bugs worked out of this old dinosaur here or just get me a new truck. I really want a new truck. Just having all kind of issues with this thing.
5 miles, turn left on Lamb Avenue.
Shut up. I usually don't have the GPS up. When I was driving my trainer's truck, we never turned the sound up on the GPS. But this one I kind of like to have the sound up for like the alerts. If you're coming up on a wait station or if you're coming up on an accident, I got it's actually hooked to my phone, so I get live updates and things like that for traffic, weather, different things. So I got it turned up for that. I can't figure out, I don't know, I actually don't think it has a setting to, you know, just turn the notification sounds on and the voice directions off. So I think I'm stuck with the voice directions just because I want the notifications, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, back to the truck. Every time I hit the brakes, the ABS light will come on the dash. It comes on and stays on for just a couple of seconds, but the ABS light on the trailer will come on and go off after a couple of seconds. It actually goes off quicker than the dash light goes off, but it happens every time I mash the brakes or every time I use the engine brake here, the jake brake. If I pull back on it, it does it then too. When I'm hooking up to a trailer, normally you back up and you have the fifth wheel, the lock on there. When the kingpin goes inside the lock, you'll hear a click telling you that it's, you know, it's locked. So then you do your tug test to make sure that, you know, it did lock. Well, this one don't click. You have to back up 2 or 3 times into the trailer. So you back up and hit it, you pull forward for your tug test, it'll pull out from under it. You back up, hit it again, pull out. I mean, it'll do that 2 or 3 times before it actually locks. And then, you know, even when it locks, like I said, you don't hear it. I don't like that. Even though you do 2 or 3 tug tests and it's not coming loose, I like the security of hearing that click. It just gives me the extra, you know, secure feeling that I know it's locked. So, just a few things, you know, going on with it. Like I said, I don't know. I really want them to get me in another truck, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, we are almost there. So, I don't know what all this little crap right here is. I don't think that's correct. I think I'm supposed to take a left up here and not a right. Should take a left up here and the place is going to be on my right. Actually, you know what? Actually, maybe not yet. Huh. Okay, so yeah, I was so I do take a right here. So GPS is right for once. Let's see. Yep, all right. So that's not the place that I'm going to. I kind of thought that it was coming up on it. So if that's the case, then I would have took a left and then the place would have been on my right. I would have turned it to the right. But that's not it. So I'm going to go up here, go around this curve, and when I get to the end of this road, then I should take my left there. I got pulled up on maps here so I can kind of make sure I turn in the right drive. GPS actually has me going straight across, but that's the employee entrance. Can't put a big truck in there, so I actually have to come down and in. Yeah, okay, so there it is right there. That's where I'm going. So when I pull in, there's going to be a guard check, so I'm going to put you guys down until I get checked in and get through the gate, and I'll get back with y'all after I get checked in and through the gate. But yeah, okay, there's the guard check right there. So GPS is wrong. It was only half right that time. We'll give it credit for at least bringing me around that little bend there. Oh, truck was coming. Did not mean to pull out in front of him, but he come out of that hill and I didn't know it. All right, so yeah, let me turn in here and check in, and I'll get back with you guys in a minute. All right, guys, so that was quick and easy. Got to put it in door number 15. Normally we do dropping hooks. This one, they said that, actually I don't know if this one was scheduled for dropping hook already, but they said they didn't have any empties, empty trailers that is, for me to grab. So he told me that they could have me unloaded in like 15 minutes if I just wanted to go ahead and wait. So figure I'll do that. I'll back up to the door, wait 15 minutes, let them unload me, and then hit up dispatch and see where they send me from here. Hope you can hear me over this fan, it's kind of loud. So I'm going to go up here and spin around, get on the driver's side there, so like a sight side. I'm going in that door there, number 15. Now, just make sure I don't blow it, because you guys putting the pressure on me. I got this. I got this. No pressure, no pressure. I'm a doggone certified steering wheel holder. You can't pressure me. Probably gonna be a little off because my trailer wasn't straight behind me just then, because I had to turn around. So my trailer was still kicked out just a little bit when I started. Turn the 4-ways on. Make sure I got plenty of room on that side. And yes, I do know I need to open the doors, but I'm going to get it in the hole first. Then I can pull straight forward and open my doors. I don't believe there's going to be enough room between these trailers to open my doors while it's in the hole. My main thing right now is just getting it in the hole. Of course, I'm going to have to pull up, but no big deal. I need to wiggle over to the left just a little bit, I mean to the right, I'm sorry. So I'm going to turn to the right, turn back to the left, and straighten back up. And a little off, but I can fix that. Pop my brakes, get out, let's go open the doors. Yeah, I got a little over to the right, just a little too far, but I can fix that. That's not a problem at all. I don't know if I told you, but normally we slide the tandems when we unhook and leave it on the, or leave it at that door. But we're staying hooked to it this time, so in this case we don't have to slide the tandems. I mean, unless they tell you to, but normally they tell you that it's fine as long as you're staying hooked to it. Put the seal there. And in case some of you are wondering, the reason that you slide the tandems like that when you're getting, crap, that was tight. When you're backing up to a door is to keep the forklift, because when the forklift gets to the back of the trailer, it's heavy, plus it's got the load on it. So if you don't have a tractor hooked to the front of it, the trailer could flip up and the guy in the back could get, you know, injured or killed or whatnot. But so that's the reason that you normally would slide your tandems. Like I said, most places aren't too fussy about it as long as you're still hooked to the trailer. hate docks like this. It's only got one line on one side, so you can't really tell. It don't have the two lines, so you know, some places you got to get right on the yellow line, some places you got to be off of it. If they have two yellow lines, usually you can kind of center yourself up. That looks pretty close right there. But I tell you what I'm gonna do. Never hurts to get out and look. Being that I only have one line, I'll get out and look and just make sure that I'm right. See, this trailer here don't even have anything hooked to it, and the tandems aren't back. Oh yeah, we're good right there. Perfect. Perfect. Told you guys, I'm a certified steering wheel holder. I got this. Yes, I got my little cushion there. Don't laugh at me. My trainer used to laugh at me. He'd give me hell about it, but like I told him, I'm not used to sitting on my ass. Well, that was a nice little boat. Told him I'm not used to sitting on my butt long periods of time. Well, that was quick. As soon as I got to the dock, they got me all hooked up. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my seat cushion here, he used to pick at me. I told him I'm not used to sitting on my butt all the time. My butt hurts. You're riding down the road sitting on your butt for long periods of time. You can't adjust, can't really get up, can't really move. I mean, it wasn't really my butt, it was my butt bone. It just really killed my butt bone. It was so damn sore. So that's why I got this cushion here that it's got the little cutout in the back of it to give you, I can't think of the medical term of that bone, but pretty much give you spine and butt bone relief. It works. I love it. I love it. So yeah. I guess I'm gonna switch to off duty here. I was on
4 hours and 23 minutes of remaining drive time.
I was on duty yard move because of course I was yard moving. Yeah, I'll go ahead and switch to off duty now. Man, there was a Denny's up the road. Your boy's getting hungry, but there was a Denny's at the what was it, the Flying J up there? The exit I got off of to come this way. As you can tell, the little mountains in the background. We're actually in the foothills here. We're really not in the mountains. We're in Lafayette, Georgia, but there was some real, I don't know if you can see right over that guard shack right there, there's a road. You just can't see a car. But that's the road that I come down, and that building that you see is the one that I, you know, kind of faced up at, and I had to turn right to come around. But anyways, that's the road I come out of, if you can see it, just over the roof of that building. But there is some sharp, twisted corners there, up and down hills, and man, it's it was a tight little road. But anyways, I done got off track now with the Denny's. I hope they send me back that way. If not, I'm gonna have to find something else. But your boy's hungry. It's lunchtime. It's 11:14. I got started at 4 o'clock this morning, so I didn't even have any breakfast. Was gonna eat me a little something before I got going, but I didn't. You know, they didn't tell me to unhook. Some places want you to unhook even when they're live load and unload. They didn't say anything. I guess if I'm wrong, they'll tell me. But yeah, I guess enough of that blah blah for now, guys. I'll cut this video short. My battery's actually running a little low in the camera. I'll get it swapped out. and I'll get you back as soon as I figure out where I'm going. Peace.